What's up guys, Michael here. So these are the Honor Earbuds 2 Lite. These are a pair of wireless noise cancelling earbuds at a price of just $60. And I would say for the cost, compared to other more expensive rivals that have the same features, these are pretty decent. Now, these features might not be the best in class, and we will get to that, but they are there, and for the price, they're not bad. So Earbuds 2 Lite share a very similar design to last year's Honor Choice earbuds, but this year they're much improved. You have a much cleaner design all the way round with the Honor logo placed on the front and the USB-C port at the bottom. And this new design is also much thinner and lighter, making it way more pocketable, which is super important if you're going to carry these all day. I have the white version here, but they also come in black, which I think I would prefer just in terms of keeping it looking fresh over time. But this white is fine. The case is a little plasticky, but I don't mind that for the price. The design of the buds themselves are nothing noticeable. Honor have gone for that standard AirPod-like rounded top and long stem design. The stems are a little thick for my liking, but that's me nitpicking, to be honest. You get 3 bud sizes to choose from that come in the box. I went for the mediums that already came fitted, and they feel fine. I never felt like they were going to drop out during normal usage, but they certainly were not the most secure buds I've ever used in the ears. So going out for a run, they might not be the best, but for everyday use, whilst at home or commuting or at work, I think they'll be fine. Also, because the buds are quite lightweight, they don't get super uncomfortable to wear over a long period of time, which is good if you're at the computer or gaming for too many hours. The buds also have touch controls that work quite well. The touches work the same on either side, left or right, which is convenient. A swift double tap for pause and play, a triple tap for going back a track, and a long tap and hold for noise cancellation and awareness mode. And that's it. Everything works really well. I would say a 90% hit rate when using the controls. I saw other reviewers say it takes them multiple tries for touch controls to work, but perhaps they just can't coordinate their fingers properly. The headphones react nice and quick to each touch, so if you double tap pause, they pause right away there. There's no lag like you can get with other wireless earbuds. The only annoyance is that there is no volume up and down mode on these, which can be a bit of a nuisance. I don't know why it wasn't included, but whatever. The buds will pause when you take one bud out, and you can actually continue listening to either bud even if you put it back in the case, which is pretty handy. So let's talk about active noise cancellation, because for $60 to have ANC built into these buds is really nice for those who don't want to spend $120 or $200 on high-end earbuds. So can the ANC match those higher end buds? Of course not, but it's not far off. They are way better than I thought they were going to be. These block out a tremendous amount of sound and background noise in busy settings like cafes or on the subway. Sure, they're not going to completely eradicate everything, but the noticeable difference between having ANC on and off was pretty big, and I would be really happy with the performance of these at this price point. If you're in a quieter area such as an office or just walking in the park, you won't hear a thing, which is great. The other special features these buds have is awareness mode. This is sometimes also called ambient mode or transparent mode on other earbuds, and it's basically where the sounds of the outside world get pumped directly back into your ears artificially via the microphones. So you can have a conversation as you're ordering at a coffee shop without having to remove the headphones. Now, these are for sure not the most natural sounding. There is a very artificial element to them, so if this is a feature that you would use a lot, then that's something to consider. But you can certainly hear what's going on outside, so for me, I only activate this in quick moments where I need to hear an announcement at a train station, or perhaps I'm riding a bicycle and I need to safely hear the outside world. So again, for the price, it's just nice to have this feature. Okay, so let's talk about sound. I'll go over battery life, latency, and other technical stuff in a moment, but sound is for me the most important thing. I'm listening to music non-stop when I'm not interacting with another humanoid, but I will admit that I'm not an audiophile. This is just my personal opinion, but I'll just go ahead and say it. For $60, these are a very good sounding pair of headphones. They are way more clear and detailed than I was expecting. You can really hear individual instruments without everything being mushed together and overpowering the vocal performances. Honor have clearly gone for quite a neutral setup to suit as many people as possible, so that does mean they are not crazy bass heavy, which I know a lot of people are fans of out there, but if your phone or music app has an equalizer, then you can certainly bump it up a bit. Now, there was one annoying thing I noted when listening to more electronic tracks, which was a certain rattle or buzz in the right earbud, which started to get annoying. I went online to find out if anyone else was having this problem and I couldn't find anything. So it is likely just to be a fault with my pair of headphones, but I just thought I'd let you know. But overall, they've been pretty solid. The microphone call quality, I would say, is the weakest part of these headphones. I've used them to send voice messages and make video calls, and I have not had the best feedback in the world from those people fortunate enough to be talking to me. They said I sounded distant and muffled, and playing these voice messages back, they did not sound great, especially with a lot of compression going on in certain apps. So something to consider if you're going to make a lot of calls and want reliable sound quality. This is what the audio sounds like on the Honor Earbuds 2 Lite. I kind of feel like it sounds like they're trying to cancel out sounds in the background, but there are no background sounds. It just sounds a bit, I don't know, electronic, computery, kind of like the movie The Matrix when those little robot things, snakes, are trying to climb onto the ship. Do you remember that? I do. Great movie. Battery life has been great. Honor claimed that with the charge case you can get up to 32 hours of listening time, and on a single charge they claim the buds will last for 10 hours with ANC off. Now, I actually tested this out and played the same song on repeat all day at 50% volume, and I indeed got it up to that 10-hour mark, and it still had a little juice left. Connectivity has also been good. The buds connect really fast to your phone once you get them out of the case. I've never experienced any mishaps or blackouts or anything like that. I even walked around on the second floor of my home with the buds in my ears listening to music, whilst my phone was on the first floor, and there was not even a flicker of breakage in connection, which even my $300 Sennheiser earbuds can't manage, so top marks for that. Is there any lag or latency whilst watching Netflix and YouTube on Android? No. iOS? Also no. And that kind of sums up these headphones for everyday normal use. These are reliable, well priced, with great noise cancellation, awareness mode, superb battery life, a nice sleek design, all for just $60. Sure, they have a few weaknesses, but overall, I would say these are pretty good value for money. Pretty cool. Okay guys, thumbs up if you like this video, and a subscription would be most welcomed. I'll see you guys in the next one.